There is something very small. Yet almost everyone has found it frustrating at some point. You send a message. The other person has seen it. But then, they do not reply right away. Sometimes just a few minutes are enough for your mind to start creating stories. Did I say something wrong? Do they not want to talk to me? Are they ignoring me on purpose? What is interesting is that to the person waiting for a reply, the silence can feel very long. But to the person on the other side, they may simply not be ready to respond at that moment. The first reason is very common: they have seen the message, but they do not have the energy to reply yet. Reading a message only takes a few seconds. But giving a thoughtful reply can take more than that. Sometimes people check their phones out of habit, glance at a message, understand what it says, but their mind is tired, busy, or not focused enough to come up with a proper response. They do not want to send a dry reply, but they also do not have the mental space to answer well right away. The second reason is that they want to respond more carefully later. This is especially true for messages that require thought, emotion, or careful wording. Many people choose to leave those messages for a while, not because they do not care, but in some cases because they care enough to want to answer properly. The irony is that from the receiver's side, that silence is very easy to interpret as indifference. The third reason is that digital habits have made the idea of seen much more emotionally loaded. In the past, before read receipts existed, we did not know exactly whether someone had read our message or not. But now, the moment we see that a message has been read, the emotional experience changes. We are no longer just waiting for a reply. We are waiting for a reply from someone we know has already seen what we sent. And that makes the waiting feel heavier. There is also another very real reason. Not everyone is good at communicating through text. Some people are warm and expressive in real life, but slow, awkward, or inconsistent when it comes to messaging. Some genuinely want to reply after reading a message, but then life interrupts them. Later, they forget, and the longer they leave it, the more awkward they feel about replying, because now they worry about being judged. So a simple message gradually turns into a small emotional burden. Of course, there are also times when delayed replies really do reflect someone's priorities. Silence is not always harmless. But what matters is that based on one seen message without a reply, we often jump to conclusions too quickly. Maybe they are tired. Maybe they are busy. Maybe they do not know how to respond yet. Or maybe they are simply someone who is not good at showing up at the right moment on a screen, even though they are not actually uncaring in real life. In modern relationships, the issue is not only whether someone replies or not. It is also how much meaning we attach to the speed of a response. A delayed message is not always a delayed feeling. A late reply does not always mean less care. Sometimes, people are simply living through too many things at once. And your message is not being rejected. It just has not reached the right moment to be answered yet. If you have ever seen the word seen and immediately started overthinking, there is nothing strange about you. You are simply reacting the way many people do in a time when even a few minutes of silence can quietly shake the heart.